y'all. Welcome to Springs Youth Podcast. This is the first podcast to kick things off with me. As always, is Harrison Brandon and Luke McDowell.
What's up, y'all?
So, guys, we just had premiere night last night, and it was incredible. It was awesome. I think we talked about a good bit of stuff, right?
Oh, yeah. Like, we talked about premiere night because that's what it was. Premiere night because that's what it was. What else we talked about?
I don't think Luke took notes.
Because I was doing it.
Yeah, so we, for premiere night, if you don't know what premiere night is, if you're one of our viewers or listeners and you're just sitting back like, I don't even know what you're talking about, premiere night is something that we do twice a year. We do it at the beginning of the calendar year and at the beginning of the school year. And what it serves as is to look into Springs Youth calendar to see what all of our students can be expecting or new students can be expecting moving forward. So that way everybody's in the loop on everything. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to recap premiere night for you. So that way, if you did miss it, you can see what all we did. So with that being said, Harrison, how about you go ahead and tell us about what was the first thing we talked about?
So the first thing we talked about was the Reel to Reel, which is basically just like a little inspirational video, on social media. We actually started with our wonderful Luke McDowell. Did the first one. When is that supposed to drop? Oh yeah.
Probably Mondays.
Okay.
That way you can start your week with a real.
Start your week with a little.
Because Mondays are awful.
Yes.
But we make them better.
Oh yeah.
By the way, Campus Life at the high school, Monday morning, 7:25.
That is
Shameless
also on
plug.
Monday. That is also on Monday. We'll be there.
We also have a lot of people that don't show up. So
Yeah, and we got honey buns.
We do got honey. We got too many honey buns.
We need to get them out of my car.
Come get a bunch of honey buns.
all right, the next thing that we announced was house parties.
Formerly known as small groups.
Which the reason we made the change was because the main thing with small groups is to reach the unsaved. But whenever you're inviting somebody, it's kind of weird to say, you want to come to my small groups? But it's so much awesomer to say, hey, bro, come to my house party real quick. Because then it's like, oh, my God, party? That's awesome.
Yeah, and when you say house party, it only makes you look like half a nerd.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But house parties is something that we've been reworking, we've been restructuring to make sure that it's going to be better versus just gathering, having a little devotion time, and then really that's it. We're looking more into how can we build, how can we grow, not just our student ministry, but our students as a whole, making sure that their spiritual lives are being invested in more, not just on Wednesdays, not just on Sundays, but throughout the week with house parties. Up next, we talked about a thing that we did last year, and it became a staple of Springs Youth. We had a thing last year called Disco Turkey. This year, we're coming back with Disco Turkey 2, the Electric Boogaloo. So how about we talk, what is Disco Turkey?
Disco Turkey is just, it's almost unexplainable to me because it's just perfect. Everybody's hanging out, we play games all night, and it's just, it's great to be with each other.
I mean, and it's also kind of is that the competition night, or no, is that just the other one?
That is just the other one, which we'll get to in a minute.
I couldn't remember if it was also competitive, or if it was just that hangout night, give us a chance to kick back, talk to new people.
Everything at Springs Youth is competitive.
We're from Mississippi.
Yep.
Yeah.
But no, Disco Turkey is fun. It's a night just to connect with each other. It's a night to bring your friends that aren't used to the church scene to get them into church. So we're looking forward to Disco Turkey 2 this coming up November.
It's also just kind of a night to relax because throughout the month, you can be really busy and just overwhelmed. But at Disco Turkey, you can just chill out because everybody's just kind of having fun.
Yeah, and if you don't know what a Disco Turkey is, you'll just have to show up in November and find out.
Boom!
I don't even know what a Disco Turkey is.
That's the point.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Up next is actually both our middle school and our high school exclusives. We had them last year. Middle school went to where'd they go? No,
They went to Get Air.
Oh yeah, Get Air. I don't know why I want to say laser tag.
No, laser tag would be fun.
That would
Laser
be
tag
fun.
would be fun.
Shameless plug.
High school exclusive.
You know what high school did? High school went to Seward Farms. So middle school had to go to Get Air. High school went to Seward Farms. It won't be Seward Farms for the high school this year.
No, it won't.
I can promise that.
Is there a reason why?
Hey, I'm gonna say this though. Listen. Last year we had fun at Seward Farms.
Oh, five of you?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
I mean,
Let me finish. We shot corn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We made a fire. We went to the maze. Annalie Brinkman was getting the corn in the maze, although there's a big sign that says "Don't throw the corn, don't pick the corn," and she's lopping it over
could
the
she
maze.
see it?
What?
Could you see the sign?
Yeah, no, it was, yeah. It was at least as tall as Kim.
Okay, I was just making sure.
But we still had fun.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it can be fun.
But it could be better.
Yeah, we can always improve something.
All right, next up, we're actually announcing something that we've never done before. And honestly, I'm not even sure when we're doing it, but like they wanted us to announce like a podcast.
Yeah, Springs Youth Podcast. We haven't really decided when we're going to start this.
Yeah, nah.
I'm looking really forward to whenever we're going to start. It's actually going to be myself, Luke, and Heath doing it. So
Yeah.
just be on the lookout for whenever we decide to do that.
Yeah, and I'm thinking we'll have like a little table set up with a mic. And we'll talk about stuff that went on the prior Wednesday and what to expect for next week and coming up, and then answering some of the students' questions.
Oh shoot, we should do it in front of the Springs Youth thing.
Dude,
We should. That would be such a great idea.
That would be a great idea.
if
Good job,
we were
Luke.
only doing that right now.
In front of this very real fire.
We'll get to that in a minute. Up next, we had something that I was very excited about and very passionate about was our Springs Youth Worship Project. To give a little backstory, about a year ago, God put it on my heart to branch out with our team and to start writing our own stuff, but I didn't feel the full go-ahead with it. So until the beginning of this year, I finally felt that peace and that go-ahead. So what we did was we got together with Riley Brinkman and a couple other students, and we wrote our first ever worship song. We recorded it, we filmed it, and last night we had it live at premiere night. So we're excited. Be on the lookout on social media for it. It's going to be called This Is My Victory. So please be sure that you're looking out for that, because y'all, I'm telling you, and this is not me like just saying it because y'all, it's a good song. It's really great.
It really is good.
Dropping on Spotify sometime.
Yeah. In the future.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
One
We're
day.
working on it.
Yeah. Speaking of getting there,
Yeah.
so next up is Altered.
Woo!
So we started Altered what? 2, 3?
This is so Altered 25 will be the 4th year of Altered.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jeez.
that's kind of cool because it's like Altered grew up with us because this is our
Dude,
fourth
yeah,
year.
wait,
of high
hold
school.
on, yeah.
That's kind of cool.
we started Altered whenever we were freshmen.
Yeah.
That's kind of gross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all are old.
Bro, what are you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Unk.
But so yeah, I mean, it's just crazy going from something that started, literally out and actually in here, and we had to keep on moving it because it kept on growing. So, and last year we went to, I really wanted to say Gettysburg. No, Gatlinburg. And this year we're actually going to Branson, Missouri.
And Springfield.
And Springfield.
Yeah. That's why it just says Altered, Missouri.
Double
By the way,
whammy.
Altered's in Missouri.
Altered's in Missouri.
I can't spell Missouri.
He can't. He had to abbreviate it.
I was homeschooled.
Fun fact about the first Altered, we actually had so many people in the youth room, it was a fire hazard. So
Y'all,
Yeah, well, if
first
the
Altered,
fire
we
marshal
had
came up in.
117 in the youth room. I literally had to sit on the bar in the youth room cafe. We had chairs all the way to the fire escape door. It was great.
I had to
yeah.
come in late, and I remember freaking walking up the stairs, and there'd be people on both sides, and I was like, okay, there's someone running security. And no, I get up here, and there's so many people. I could barely see, like, the stage and everything, and it was really cool. And I was like, this can't be safe. Like, and then Heath was like, yeah, if a fire marshal would have walked in, it wouldn't have been very good.
Max
But they
capacity is 75.
Oh.
Yeah.
Duh.
Oh.
So, Altered's going to be great. We're going to Missouri this year. We got a lot of great things planned. Registration actually drops today at 10 a.m. It's going to be $50 a kid to register. And it's first come, first serve. So if you're not one of the first 30, then I guess we'll see you at Altered 26.
Next
Alright.
up. Oh, my fault.
No, I'm going to let you.
go.
No, you
Okay,
go on.
I'm sorry.
Go on.
I'm
We do
sorry.
kind of have an order going here.
Yeah,
Heath.
I mean,
Go on.
I was
My
trying to
bad,
keep
man.
the
My
order.
bad.
Hey,
My
it's
fault.
okay. It's okay.
Go ahead.
All right, next thing we announced was Fine Arts 2025.
Yeah.
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 If you don't know what Fine Arts is, it's the best. It's really just a chance for you to spread the gifts God has given you and work on them and allow them to grow. And this year, the Nationals for Fine Arts is going to be in Orlando. So,
We're
Kind of
going to be
awesome.
with Mickey.
Hey, Luke, how many categories are in fine arts?
there's over 80 plus categories for Fine Arts, and I chose 15 of them last year.
So, really, with those 80 plus categories, the world's really your oysters.
Yeah.
Here's the deal too with fine arts, and this is something I love about fine arts. Just like what Luke said, it's a way for you to show the gifts that God's given you. With fine arts, they have a slogan with it that says "Discover, develop, deploy." Fine arts serves for you to discover your God-given gifts, to develop those gifts over time as you continue to do fine arts. So that way, when you're out of school, you can be deployed in your gifts, in your calling, in life to be a better servant of the Lord, to be a better Christian, to use those gifts to be a witness. So they've been saying the last couple of years with fine arts as their main quote that your art is a witness. So that's what I love about fine arts, and they're adding 2 categories to nationals next year.
Yeah, they are.
What day is?
They're adding pickleball to fine arts, and they're also adding esports. So, if you have a socially awkward friend that never leaves their room
Yep.
because they're too
Yeah.
busy playing Fortnite
Yeah.
or PUBG or Rocket League or
PUBG.
Fall Guy, Luke, what other video games do you play?
Sometimes I'll be playing Dead by Daylight.
Hold on, Luke, you play PUBG?
No.
I was about to say, no.
Anyways,
we play
esports
creative
is for them
destruction.
because fine arts is for everyone.
That's kind of the thing I love about Fine Arts too, because they've really been pushing for outreach lately. Like with basketball, that's new. They've had it, but they're really reaching to get people that aren't in church to
Yeah.
try it, just so they plant that seed, and I really enjoy that.
Right. And that leads us to the last thing that we talked about last night at premiere night. Something that I always look forward to. It's a little thing called heat wave.
What is a heat wave?
A heat wave is with a real fire.
For
Real.
You would just had to know if you saw the video. No,
You know, be there.
heat wave is a ministry and discipleship program disguised as a competition. Have you ever wondered what youth camp would be like if it was every Wednesday at your youth group?
Scary.
Yeah, really
Right.
scary.
Yeah, real.
That's
fun.
what heat wave is. Is basically we take youth camp and merge it with a Wednesday night. The whole youth group is split into different teams. You compete to be the winning team at the end. Y'all, it's great. You don't figure out who your captains are. You don't figure out what the theme is till right a couple weeks to a month before heat wave starts. So y'all, I'm telling you, heat wave is one of the best things ever. And this is the 3rd heat wave that we're going to be doing this coming up March. And I am excited for it. We've already started planning this heat wave. We literally started planning this heat wave the week after the heat wave finale for 2024.
I do remember you talking about it.
Both teams I've been on have lost.
Same. It's been.
I haven't been on a team.
But you know what? Winning and losing, that's not what matters in the end. What matters in the end is all the people we reach and all the lives that are saved throughout the weeks.
Boom.
And I do feel like some people interact better whenever it is in that like it's setting of a little bit more like laid back, like with the game first. It also gets people tired, kind of like how they have a recess before nap time.
Yes.
That's kind of a W.
That is kind of a
Yeah.
W.
But Heatwave 2025, be there.
Or
It's
be
gonna be great.
square. Like
Or
SpongeBob.
circle or star like Patrick.
Nah, don't bring that in.
Okay, let's move on.
My bad. So we're gonna talk about some things that wasn't really brought up last night. Starting with saw you at the poll.
Yeah.
So saw you at the poll is what, September 25th?
Yes, September 25th at 6 p.m. right here at Magnolia Springs. And we actually got our speaker for the night locked in.
Are you gonna tell us who it is?
I am. Pastor,
you are?
Yeah. Pastor Justin Myers over at Amory Assembly.
Yeah.
Mic drop.
Y'all, if you have not met or have not heard Justin Myers, get out of the rock that you're living under and go meet the dude. He is
Justin is fun.
amazing.
He's funny.
I enjoy Justin.
So, Justin, if you're watching this, we love you.
We love you, man. That's
we really
real.
love you. Another thing that we didn't mention last night that I'm looking forward to, because this is the end of an era this year.
Is it?
Yeah, because this is the last time we're gonna have y'all coaching Team Rudolph and Team Frosty. Santa Bowl 2024 is this December. Instead of having a Christmas party like most youth groups, we at Springs Youth believe in the competitive side.
We fight.
We fight at Christmas.
Because we're from the South.
And families fight at Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first year, Luke got to pie me whenever he won, and then last year we pelted them with snowballs.
And it was so bad. I can't believe I only got to pie him. Like, that was crazy.
Yeah, this year, though, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and decide what's going to happen to the losing captain
Yo, I don't like this.
right now,
I want
here on this podcast.
I need someone to like be here, notarize a legal document.
It's going
So
on.
sign
It's
it.
going on the internet, and everything on the internet is believable.
Real.
This is what's going to happen because it will be in December. The losing captain for Santa Bowl will have to take an ice plunge in the mill pond,
How you gonna take an ice plunge?
dressed as the Grinch.
Okay, hold on. How you gonna take an ice plunge in the mill pond?
It's just going to be cold.
Okay,
gonna
so
be
it's
ice
just
cold.
a cold plunge.
Wait,
Yes.
do they have to wear, like, a mask? Because that could
Yeah.
be, like, really
No,
life-threatening.
yeah, you gotta wear a mask.
I was about to say.
I know where the mask is. Don't worry.
No, but then we're gonna get one of those Gatorade
Yo, why is
coolers,
there a then?
and once you get out, because you're probably gonna be freezing, we're gonna warm you up, and we're gonna dump hot chocolate in a Gatorade keg on top of you.
Would that not be, like...
We'll make sure it's not boiling.
I was about to say, like, hold on.
Nah,
The question
get that
is,
stuff boiling.
the question is, regular marshmallows or mini marshmallows?
Regular.
Nah,
Whipped
load that
cream?
thing with mini
Yeah.
marshmallows. See what
Whipped
happens.
cream?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Santa Bowl 2024. Be there. Figure out which one of these is gonna experience all that.
Hey, don't point at me, man.
But hey, that's really it today for the podcast.
Yeah.
We've covered
Yeah.
everything that we need to cover. Next week it's going to be a little different. We're going to recap our Wednesday night service, but we're also going to answer some of your questions. So if you have any questions, whether it's youth related, life related, school related, home related, anything that you can think of, put it in the comments. We'll look at them and then we will answer them each and every week to make sure that everything that you have, everything that you're wondering about is being covered here on the Springs Youth Podcast. But other than that, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye bye.